Shaytan knew something about you that he never admitted. He pretended it didn't exist. He even built his entire argument against you by ignoring it. What was it? Allah put something in us that makes us profound thinkers. Allah put in us the Rooh. When Allah created Adam alayhi salam, before Allah created Adam alayhi salam, He told all the angels that He is going to make him. Before we were made, Allah told the angels, and that included Iblis at the time too. He made the announcement that He is going to be making a human being, and He also told the angels how He will make him. Inni khaliqum basharam min tin. I am going to make a bashar, a human being made of mud, dirt. But then He said, فَإِذَا سَوَّيْتُهُ وَنَفَخْتُ فِيهِ مِنْ رُوحِي فَقَعُوا لَهُ سَاجِدِينَ. And when I am done balancing him and perfecting him, and then I will blow into him my Rooh, then fall into sajda. So now Allah told the angels that we have dirt and we also have what? The Rooh. The angels know we have two things. We have a physical body and we have a Rooh inside us. The angels know this. We have something you can see and something you cannot see. Something which is earthly, our body, dirt, and something which is beyond this earth. That's why it thinks about things that are beyond this earth, which is what? The Rooh. That gives us profound, deep thinking. When Iblis refused to do sajda, we all know the story. What was his complaint? He said, you made me from fire and you made him from what? Dirt. He didn't say you made him from dirt and a Rooh. He said you made him from clay. He didn't even mention the Rooh. But did he know about the Rooh? Obviously he did. He wants to pretend that the Rooh isn't even there. And he wants us to believe that we are worth nothing. Because we shouldn't be we shouldn't be using the gift that Allah gave us. And if you take the Rooh out of the equation for a moment, then all we are is a body. And if we're just a body, we're not that different from a sheep. We're just organic creatures. So students that study biology, before they can perform a surgery on a human being, they cut up a frog. Because the cardiovascular system of a frog is remarkably similar to a human being. Biologically speaking, we have features that aren't that different from animals. The makeup in the end is different, but actually the core components, the organic material inside our body, they're not that different from the animal kingdom. We have skin, they have skin. We have bones, they have bones. We have hair and they have hair. And their bones are not of a different material. So what sets human beings apart? It's not just a remarkable body. It's the Rooh. And if Shaytan can get you away from honoring the Rooh that you've been given, then he would have proven his point, which is what? That he is better. خَلَقْتَنِي مِن نَارٍ وَخَلَقْتَهُ مِن طِينٍ. You created me from fire and you created him from clay. The problem today which destroys me from the inside is that people don't think or contemplate the Quran. We don't think about anything beyond material possessions and earthly things. Why? Because we have a herd mentality. What do sheep do? They follow what everyone is doing, regardless of the outcome. Have you ever seen a stampede? It usually starts with one animal that mindlessly starts running. And even if it runs off a cliff, the rest just follow it off the cliff, ignoring the outcome. Allah says, Summun bukmun umyun fahum la ya'qilun. They do not use their intellect. They are deaf, dumb and blind, and they do not use their intellect. The reason people don't come back is that they no longer think. And today, many cultures in the Muslim world tell you, don't think about the Quran, it's for experts. You want to recite it? Good. You want to memorize it? Excellent. You want to fix your tajweed? Beautiful. Thinking about the Quran? No. That's not for you. That's for the ulama. But the job of the ulama is to learn as much as possible. So when you think about the Quran and have a question, you have someone you can go to. The point was not that you stop thinking and they'll do all the thinking for you. That was the religions that came before us. The tragedy is that we, as a society, are promoting a religion that can only be followed if you don't think. This is the one religion in the history of religions that came to challenge human beings to think. And yet, we are betraying Allah's book. We have to undo that betrayal. We have to be mindful followers of Allah's book. We have to be mindful thinkers of Allah's book. Especially those of you who are raising children who are memorizing the Quran or have finished memorizing the Quran. It is not even an option for you guys. It is an obligation to make them mindful students of the Quran. Because that is what Allah expects from this ummah. Allah honored you with the Rooh. Don't live like you're just a body. Don't follow the crowd mindlessly. Think, reflect, connect with the Quran, because the moment that you do, Shaytan loses.